of the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Fresno State's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups. High-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for space, it's Hurley. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Fresno State will have to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Hilltoppers offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing. You better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's McCormick. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Hilltoppers look to keep this drive humming. DB's right up on the receivers. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Kane. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Toppers! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Lofts one high and deep. Snags it down the right side.
Personal foul. Unnecessary defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? It's a draw. An explosive play in the running game as he's got scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll set up to throw. Looking to get in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grab near the marker. It's McCormick. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll try it over the left side. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And the Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. Pulls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Hurley. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hurley. Inside the 25. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Hurley. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Got some of the work done on 1st down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. Quick handoff. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The screen, and watch out. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gonna run it. It's Hurley. Got the first down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like